points. Today we see the one point in from the blood. It's called as the functions of the blood. We know the in the blood there are the RBC, WBCs, platelets, and at the same time we say about the plasma. So these are the useful for the various purposes. When we say the blood or the functions of the blood, first function we know that it's a transport of gases. It's a useful for the transport of gases. We know that in the blood there is the hemoglobin is present, and hemoglobin is useful for the conduction, or it's useful to meet with the carbon dioxide and oxygen. It's easily combines with the oxygen and the carbon dioxide. So when its blood is circulates from the heart to the other heart to the all parts, from the heart to the all parts of the body, all parts of the body, or we may say all parts of the cell, or the individual unit called as the cell, from the heart to the cell, and here of course from the liver. Is it? When it passes for the gives to the all the parts from the heart, it is combined with the oxygen, and when it's a return, when it's a vice versa, it's combined with the carbon dioxide. So we can easily say this blood is useful for the transport of the various gases, basically called as the oxygen and the carbon dioxide, with the help of the hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is present in the blood. It's a reacts, or it's combined with the oxygen called as the oxyhemoglobin. If it's combined with the carbon dioxide, it's called as the carboxyhemoglobin. So these are the one function called as the transport of the gases. Second, we say transport of the nutrients. When we say the transport of the nutrients, transport of nutrients means these nutrients are simply mixed with the blood. In the blood it's a mixes and gives the, or the it's a, for example, like the glucose. Glucose it's a mix into the blood and the transport to the various parts of the body, called once again to the cell. Here at the same time it's a fatty acids or the other things from the wall of the, where it's collected from the wall of alimentary canal. Alimentary canal wall, it's collected these micronutrients and transport to the number of the cells, collected to the wall of the alimentary canal and the transport to the number of the cells for the each part of the body. Then we say about the transport of the waste material. Transport of waste material. It's collected from the kidney, or the it's collected from the kidney, and the transport it's just transport and the in out of the body with the help of the various organ system. It's released by the tissues and which carries out the kidney for the excretion. Whatever the waste material released by the various tissues, it's comes towards the kidney for the excretion purpose. For the excretion purpose. Means here whatever the waste material is collected from the various tissues and came toward the kidney. In the kidney it's given, and with the help of the kidney it's excreted out of the body. So it is the transport of the waste material. Then next about the protection. We know that the WBCs acts as the soldier of the body, or the soldier of the cell. These WBCs are useful for the protection purpose. So it's useful called as the function is the one of the protection from the various microbes, and bacterial infection. For various microbes and from the bacterial infection, it is gives the protection to our body. called as the transport of enzymes and hormones. Transport of enzymes and hormones. Number of the hormones and enzymes produced in the cells, these are also transported to their respective organs from the, once again we say, from the tissues to the respective organs. Whatever the respective organs, they are transported from the blood. The next function called as the thermoregulation. Next function called as the thermoregulation. With the help of the blood, our body temperature remains at the 37 degrees Celsius. It is useful. So this we call as the thermoregulation. Next one is the maintenance of a balance of minerals like sodium and potassium in the body. Maintaining the balance of sodium and the potassium in the body. At the same time, when there is the bleeding occurs, or if there are some injuries occur, there is the bleeding takes place. So this bleeding can stop with the help of the blood clotting method. For the blood clotting, fibrinogen is acting and gives the blood clotting there. So this is also one of the important functions of the blood. We summarize its transport of the gases, transport of the nutrients, transport of the waste materials for the protection purpose, for the transport of the enzymes and the hormones, then for the thermoregulation, nextly maintaining the balance of a sodium and the potassium ions, and it's useful for the blood clotting purposes. So these are the functions of the blood.